track designers for this track. You'd think he would have worked that out beforehand.
The great Australian pastime of mowing the lawn on the weekend takes on a whole new meaning when you make it competitive. G'day, Greg Muller's my name and I'm trackside at the annual Cowwarr Cutters Cup in Victoria's Gippsland region, where about 30 competitors are revving their modified mowers and racing at speeds of up to 70 kilometres an hour around a very tight course. Ride-on lawnmower racing is a growing sport both here and overseas, and it's not hard to see why. It's fast, it's furious, and there's a big crowd on hand to watch all the action.
Well, the inception of it was pretty much started up in Harrietville around 10 years ago, where it was just a group of guys who sort of pushed their mowers up to the top of the hill and let loose and seen how fast they could go, and it's pretty much just steamrolled ever since.
Okay, coming up for this. I think it's the third, it might be the fourth, I'm not really sure.
Hi, I'm Di, I'm the president of the Australian Ride-on Lawnmower Racing Association, Aroma. But we're pretty much just the Victorian chapter, but we do have other chapters based in Queensland, Western Australia, a new chapter starting up in New South Wales, and we've also got South Australia and Tasmania interested in starting up.
Grab with a bit of a crackle there. I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, there's nothing better than sitting low and close to the track because you eat dirt.
We do have various classes. We run a standard class, which is just the mower that you can get at the shop. You can race that without the blades, of course. That's the only modification made. There's the modified mowers, which are your standard mowers that the riders have just been able to tweak up a little bit. And then we've got the 4 other classes, which is the juniors, which race with a 110cc, C class, which is up to 200, B class up to 250cc, and A class up to 400cc.
And do you ride yourself?
No way. No, I'm more content to just stand on the sidelines and have a good day, watch the guys go hell for leather, and the girls, don't get me wrong, there's plenty of girls involved as well. My husband races in B class and we're currently getting a mower underway for my oldest son at the moment, so hopefully in the next couple of months he'll be out there.
And what sort of mower are you getting?
110cc.
So you've raced before?
No, but I've driven with Dad before. His one goes faster.
So do you guys argue who's going to mow the lawn?
No, unfortunately with the mower that my husband's got, it doesn't have blades, so they can argue as much as they want, but then the lawn still needs mowing anyway. It's usually an argument over who doesn't want to mow the lawn.
My name's Helen Hopner. I'm the chair of the Cowwarr Community and Historical Society. We've been hosting this lawnmower event for 3 years. This is our third annual Cutters Cup. It's our only annual event for our small community of Cowwarr.
And Helen, I understand that Cowwarr's Cup raises money for the local CFA.
This time last year we had fires and, the whole, I think half Victoria was on fire, but we particularly lost 11 homes and a lot of land and stock, and then we were hit by 2 floods during the year, so we've really had it bad, but the both governments have come good and given us some money. We applied for a grant and we got the Cutters Cup up and going again. Last year we had 700 through the gates, which is pretty good for a very small community, so we're hoping for that, if not better. There's a lot of people put a lot of effort into something like this. But there's a lot of people that come from other parts of the state with their lawn mowers, and just to see this event, they're quite passionate about their sport because it is a sport, ride-on lawnmower. So a lot of people come, a lot of people participate, and it makes this a great event.
And good on Travis, a good mate. Stop to see how Benny's going. It's like, nice around there. Stewie out there doing it well for the 250.
Stuart Elliott, and I'm from Cobbenbarooga on the Murray River. Basically, I had a friend that had one, and he asked me to come out and have a look, and I'm a motorbike mechanic by trade, and I thought, geez, that looks like fun, and I used to race motocross and getting a bit fat and old, and thought, geez, this would be a good way to get into it. So I went out and had a look and had a run on his mower, and went really well, and thought, well, I reckon I could build one of these. So that's where we ended up.
Now, I believe it has to start off its life as a lawnmower.
That's correct. There's got to be 50% of rider mower, and that can consist of the wheels, the steering, the bodywork, etc., etc. There are other rules. You're not allowed to go over 1 metre wide. Length is whatever you like, and there's difference on cc size or capacity engine sizes per class.
So what's this one?
This one I've got a Yamaha WR250F. It's a 4-stroke single cylinder, 5-valve engine. Produces probably between 35 and 40 horsepower, which is a lot more than your 8 or 10 horsepower rider mower.
What sort of speeds are we talking about?
Depending on the track, Greg, you could probably run up to about 80 or 90 kilometres in a straight line on certain long tracks, but corner speed, you're still looking around 50 or 60 k's, very low to the ground, real exciting.
Standing up on 2 wheels around. Oh, you're kidding! It's that corner, he's done it again! What a superstar!
How do they handle? What do they like to ride?
They're quite difficult, really, because they do tend to try to pop up onto 2 wheels around corners. Depending on the track conditions and what soil it is, you do usually get them to slide, but
They do look pretty unstable, I must say.
they do get up on 2 wheels quite a bit, but your body position's got a lot to do with it, where you put your body. But yeah, I think it's just a matter of getting out there and giving it heaps. But this has just taken off again because there's not as much training. You can go out and have a few beers the night before and hit it, and it still goes really good.
Here he comes, give him a big round of applause, the winner of the 2008 Cowwarr Cutters Cup, Stewie Elliott.
What's the ride like? I noticed that there's not a lot of suspension.
No, they're definitely rigid, dead rigid. There's no suspension. The only give you've got is probably your tyre pressures. You can alter those to get a little bit more drive or a little bit more comfort. But basically, it's you wear a kidney belt and it knocks you around a little bit, but that's all a part of it.
Stay away